Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of StarCraft2 Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be a game between SpeCial and Reynor here on 16-bit, the latter edition from the round of 16 of Day 2 of WCS Valencia 2018. Top right-hand corner, we have the red Terran player from Mexico. It is SpeCial. And in the bottom left-hand corner, the blue Zerg player, the Whiz Kid, it is going to be Reynor. Now, Reynor, I get him confused with Clem sometimes. There are some similarities here. But Reynor is one of those WizKid 15, 16-year-olds that's competing in these major WCS events. They are the next generation of StarCraft2 players, and they are really scary good at this game. Reynor is from... I know that where this kid is from. I'm aware. In Italy. Okay, he's Italian, and Clem is French. That's what it is. These little European kids that look like babies, man. You look at them, they look like they are so young. It's like young Peter Parker from Infinity War and Civil War. Tom Holland is a great Spider-Man, but he looks like he's about 10 years old, which I think works. I think it really works for the character, and it works for Reynor and Clem as well. Like, I think people underestimate them and say, well, this kid clearly can't beat me at StarCraft. He looks like he's about 10 years old. Maybe come back in a couple years, kid, but then they're stomping people. They are beating people so hard. Let's see how Reynor does today against SpeCial, who is an incredibly talented Terran player, spent some time in Korea, came back from that experience just at another level in his StarCraft 2 play. I'd be terrified to play against him for sure, and anytime he's playing a Zerg player, one of my favorites, I fear for their little Zergy lives because he's amazing. Alright, so we got a Reaper on the way. Reaper's name is going to be, very simply, Sergeant Sillypants. Alright, so Sergeant Sillypants here, Reaper expand into this very safe expansion, 16-bit, has this really nice little pocket expansion you can take for sure. Terran and Protoss really love to do that. Zerg will take their third back here instead because they like to have the creep down here at this door to defend against early Reapers and Adepts and things like that. Although, and I guess Lings. Yeah, Zerg in general just kind of needs to worry about early aggression for sure. And just having this creep up here at the front on the only way in through the ground is going to be extremely useful. I already have some Lings in production. Got a Queen here too. We've seen this dance 1,800 times on the channel. Is that true? I haven't cast 1,800 Terran or Zerg versus Terran games, have I? No, but it's been a lot. There's been at least, I'm going to say it's at least been about 700 of these that I've cast, which, geez. Channel's been around for a while, you guys. KDA charge. Knocking some of those drones back, doing some damage. Link's going off creep a little bit here. Reynor, got to keep those on the creep, man. The Queen's going to pop, and is that drone going to die? No, saves it at the last second, turning it into a Spore Crawler. Then immediately canceling that construction and putting it back to work. So no kills for Sergeant Sillypants, but he's also not dead, which is fairly nice. But look at these Ling. The positioning is so good. Get off this cliff. KD8 charge blows back, does kill one of the Zerglings, giving him a kill, but that's definitely a fair trade. Reynor's okay with losing a Zergling to keep that Reaper out of his main base. He would do that every day of the week. Oh, quick plug for the Falcon Paladin King of the Hill tournament. If you join the Discord, so do that real quick. There's a link in the description. Pause the video, join the Discord. If you want to play against other Falcon Paladin fans, games that I will be casting as well. Not all of them, but I'll be casting a bunch of them. And then there's a sign-up channel in there and a Google Doc, I think that's already been out. So please come sign up, come play. It's going to be a lot of fun. King of the Hill tournament with Falcon Paladin and Elk, one of our subscribers. And one of our Discord members who's been around for a very long time is setting that thing up. Couple Hellions here. KD8 charge blowing those Queens back. And Reaper going to try to hop here again. There's no Lings to defend this time. And hopping down. Wait, hold on. Is this clear? I don't believe it. He says, checks for the third base. Presence of the third is confirmed. No big deal. And in fact, we've got more Hellions coming in here too. Oh, look out. Sillypants. KD8 charge almost, I think, saved him there, but the speed is done. And can he get down the cliff? No, he tries to escape, but can't quite do it. Hellions trying to come into the natural base. Two Queens kind of stabbing away. Got an Overlord coming through for the scout. Not really going to catch much information. Gonna see the starport? Gonna see the starport here before he dies, and definitely is going to die there. Stabby, stab, stab, stab. Liberator trying to come in. Did see actually a lack of static defense here. No Spore Crawlers and no Queens here either. Liberator's going to have a nice window to get some stuff done. Hellions threatening the front again. Creep Tumors are managing to get down in time. The Liberator shutting down all mining at this third base. Actually hitting larva pretty well here. Or eggs and larva. Slowing down that production ability of Reynor. And Hellions not really committing here. Hellions just, they like having map control. They like being able to kill any Zerglings that come out. Makes you feel safe as a Zerg, or as a Terran player rather, when those Zerglings can come kill your stuff. Oh, creep tumor canceled. Good cancel there. A lesser player would not cancel. Ah, didn't get that one though. Didn't get that one, unfortunately. This is a lot of Hellions, man. How many is this on the map right now? That is going to be 10. 10 Hellions out. You need more Queens. You need more Lings. Might be time to go for Roach. Liberator setting up in the main base. Got 4 kills before it gets taken down. Another Liberator here. Are the Hellions going to go for it here? Nope, not quite able to do that one. Queen is on serious Liberator killing duty right now. Haha, I said duty. And the Liberator does manage to escape. So pretty good harassment thus far. 4 drones have gone down. It is 43 to 55 Harvesters, though. Reynor is up and feeling fancy. Oh, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Got to get streamer mode on the Discord. Sorry about that. I usually set that up beforehand, but forgot today. My apologies. Liberator going to try to kill this Overlord. This is like Corsairs trying to kill Overlords in Brood War. It just doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. It takes forever. You can do it. I mean, to say it doesn't work implies that literally you can't kill them, but you can. It just takes 87 hits, which is a long time in StarCraft. Liberator setting up at the natural base now. These Queens are just like, what? Where are these Liberators continuing to come from here? SpeCial is moving into a bio transition. You think with all the Hellions and these Liberators. Got it, got it, got it. Be a weird mech thing. Oh, the Liberator manages to escape. That was great. Overseer flying around the main base, seeing the barracks. But yeah, it's going to be a transition into Marines with Combat Shield. Going to be Marauders here too. Going to start that medevac production. So far, pretty good harassment. 8 drones have been killed. Ended up losing a couple Hellions, a Reaper, and a Liberator. So SpeCial playing this exceptionally well in the early stages of this game. Stage 1 is complete. Act 1 is complete. And here we go. Hellions moving out. Not quite yet. Reynor's got a 4th base. He's playing this extremely defensively in the early stages of this game, using a lot of Queens. It's kind of a snoot style here with 7 Queens and making another one here too. Spreading that creep, really making it hard for Hellions to do much of anything, making it hard for a Terran Grand Army to approach. Just going onto creep is something no Terran wants to do. Just 100% not interested. Hydralisk Den and a Baneling Nest on the way from Reynor. SpeCial is just working on Marines. 7 Marines at a time. Here they are. Medevacs. Got the Combat Shield upgrade. Got the Stim. Working on +1/+1. This timing is going to be impeccable. Again, SpeCial is just great at this. At the timings, at the upgrades, at the macro back home, at the aggressiveness up in front here too. 2 Liberators sneaking down this way. Getting scouted by these Zerglings though. Zerglings managed to pick off a something there. I don't know what it was. But yeah, Liberators come in. There's a single Queen here to defend. Spore Crawler trying to get a position there as well. Marines on the creep. Like I said, don't do that. Couple of them meet some Banelings face to face there is not what you want to do. Oh, this is where all the Queens were. All the Queens are marching around. Oh, this is so good. Out of SpeCial. Already has 4 kills. Does that count as a kill? It does kill. Kill an egg, that's a kill. I like it. Oh, this Queen gonna take the shots to the face. Still alive. Reynor doing a good job keeping these Queens alive, despite the fact there have been so many Liberators running around here. Marines trying to just set up outside the creep. Lings are here, getting picked up quite nicely by the medevacs, though. There's really no answer to that quite yet until the Hydras come out, or the Corruptors, something that can shoot up. Lings not so great at that particular duty. 83 to 72 Harvesters. Reynor's okay. I think Reynor's all right. He's taken some hits. He's taken some hits to his economy, but he's doing well replacing those drones. He's doing well expanding. He's doing well shutting down all this traditional stuff that SpeCial is trying to do. Like, no ground attacks have really done anything. It's been mostly Liberator at this point. Widowmine, a good answer to this Ling Baneling stuff. 1 Widowmine can actually wreck your day as Zerg if you're not careful with them. Going to try to boost up. Some of the army is going to come on in here to this 3rd base. And you know what? There's only a Queen here to defend, and she does not have much HP at all. Zergling's trying to get in here, but that positioning is amazing. Spore Crawler going to try to get the medevac. No, gets focused down quite nicely, but the Zergling count gets too high. Everybody runs out. The Hydras show up, but cannot pick off the fleeing medevacs. Hellbats. Banelings catching them. Pretty good splits, but still, your Banelings taking some major damage. 1 Hellbat down, 2 Hellbats down. Queen's trying to stand on their own in this situation. It's not going to work. There are too many Marines with the +1/+1, with the Stim, with the Combat Shield. Widowmine firing, catching a couple Lings there. Not a lot, though. Baneling connection's pretty good there, too. Dropping back in the 3rd base. There's really no defense here. 5 more drones go down. 73 to 75. Reynor has been taking the hits. 16 drones killed in the first 10 minutes of this game. It is not game ending, but it's got to hurt. Nevertheless, 5th base on the way from Reynor. 4th base on the way from Special. These players are macroing to their heart's content. Look at this setup here. Little pairs of barracks all over the place. A single factory. Got his engineering bay up here at his natural base too. Medevac trying to find a place to go where he's not scouted, but Ling Aggression is going to accidentally scout that. These guys want to take down this planetary fortress. But is this enough? I don't know if this is enough. Honestly, from Special to stop this, these Lings do have +2/+1, +2 armor, which is pretty amazing. But the Marines are attacking in this 4th base. Are there enough Lings to stop this from happening? They're a little bit overstimmed, the Marines are. So the Lings are going to be more aggressive and effective than I think Special wants them to be. Hydra's almost finishing off that medevac. Look at this just placement from Special. Not in range of these Hydras, not in range of these Hydras, keeping stuff alive. So hatchery not dead. I still feel like Reynor should have gone for this attack. I really do. +2 armor on Lings is really good. +1 attack is amazing too. I don't know. It might have been a waste. You might have just lost those Lings for nothing, which is probably what he was trying to avoid. Spire on the way from Reynor, getting +3/+3 for Lings, Banelings, and Ultras, which tells me he's got to be going for Ultras at some point. Not that he has an Ultralisk Cavern, and not that he's making one, but this upgrade path just has to be. Marines, Marauders. Hey, you had a 5th base. Remember that? Not anymore, friends. Everybody run! Everybody who can fit in the medevacs, run! No, you can't fit in the medevacs, eh? You're all dead, but they got the hatch. They got it. Another small attack of Marines up here at the 4th. Getting chased away by Ling Hydra there. So +2 armor on the Hydra is making them a little bit less squishy than they otherwise would be at this stage of the game. And this group is toast. Just get out. Just go. This is too much Zerg. 181 to 188 supply. It's very even on that count. Planetary Fortress has 10 kills. What tried to come over here? Imagine some Zerglings try to come over here. Medevac gets picked out of the sky by some Hydras down here to the south. And resources lost. Going to be 6,200 for Special compared to really 7,900 for Reynor. Huh. I guess that makes more sense. It's more gas loss for Special than I expected there to be, though. I guess Liberators and Medevacs, I suppose. This is enough. Lings with a tank fire. Actually, Friendly Flyer splashing on his own stuff here a little bit. Those Lings are pretty good for that. Going to drop here at a new attempt at a 5th base. There's enough defense here, too. Reynor doing a good job splitting up his units, making sure he's got army to defend all the small little army attacks that are coming up from Special. Nice target fire on those Banelings. Well done, Special. Yeah, man, these tanks are target firing. The Marines are doing it, too. They've got +2/+2. They know what's up. They're working on +3/+3 here at the 12-minute mark. Corruptor's actually going to try to finish off these medevacs, but Marines are really good at burning them out of the sky. You got to have something to distract the Marines so the Corruptors can do their work. Here he is. He's going for it, man. He's getting right on top of everything. Can Lings get on top of the tanks? That's exactly what you want to see. Corruptors are picking off the medevacs here, too. A lot of explosions, a lot of Zerg blood. Nobody's coming out on top in this situation, I don't think. There it is. Reynor finally pushes Special back. Reinforcements coming up, that we can't push too far. But he did get it away from the 4th base. It is alive. It's going to be Broodlords. Okay, so Broodlords with fully upgraded Broodlings, which is a lot of fun. And really good against Marines, incidentally. So 5th base is done and running for Reynor. He doesn't have his 2nd extractor at this base yet, but his gas income is okay. It is about the same as Specials right now, and mineral income way higher than Specials. Who's holding this? Small group trying to hold this Zelnaga Watchtower. Zerglings coming around holding this Zelnaga Watchtower. Once again, the army in position to shut this thing down. It's going to be Broodlords for the Reynor. I don't know what to expect here. APM is 424 for Reynor, 337 for Special. And the Broodlings have arrived. I think that's it. I think that's the sign for Special to get out of here. He's beginning Ghost production. He's beginning Viking production, too. These Marines are left to die, unfortunately for them. Planetary Fortress up. Planetary Fortress and Orbital Command combination at this right base for Special. Oh, going to drop on Reynor's attempt at a 6th base up this left side. Going to drop at this 3rd base, too. The multi-pronged harass is something Special has been very, very good at now for quite a while. Zerglings trying to get on top of this, but there just are not enough of them. This is looking really, really bad for our Zerg player. Queen going down. Zerglings running in 2 or 3 at a time, dropping at the 4th base, trying to pick up the Queen. The Queen actually gets the medevac with that Spore Crawler's help. That was amazing stuff. Hatch goes down. 3rd base killed. And this army is still here. I don't even... Hydras and Banelings are trying to stop this thing. I don't know if they will. Not really. Oh, those Marines left behind. Sorry, guys. It was nice knowing you. I'm going to go ahead and drop here at the main base, too. Overseers are here like they can do something about this. They really can't. You got to focus down the medevac here. You got to get it. Another attack up the north here, chasing down some Hydras left alone. And the medevac's actually going to escape. That should not happen. 6 base down. That is how many hatcheries down? 3 hatches killed by SpeCial. He didn't get anything in the first 10 minutes, but the last 5 have been really successful for him in slowing down this Zerg economic machine while keeping his running, man. He's on 5 bases now. Mule income is going to be exceptionally good. And it is basically even 2,700 minerals per minute. So this drop going to come back in. It's going to pretend like it is, but it's empty. So it's going to try to get home. Just don't fly past. No, don't fly past the spore crawler. No, guy. I mean, no, don't do that. I warned you. I did. Is that an infestor that just got killed? I think that was an infestor. Yep, one infestor has gone down, and that's it. What was it doing way up here? Why was there an infestor way alone up in that direction? Doesn't make any sense. I like the sensor tower play here from SpeCial. We usually see this in TVTs, but why not make him against Zerg? You know what? Want to know when link counterattacks are coming, where the Brood Lords are, right? I think you want to know all of these things. Aw, he's waiting. SpeCial's waiting for this to come up, and then he's going to kill it. Or never mind, just kill it now. Oh, it doesn't even get the refund. Oh, that hurts. That really, really hurts. Another base on the way from SpeCial. This is looking bad for our young Zerg player. He might have just met his match here, and guess he's going for the nukes. It's SpeCial. SpeCial going for the nukes. He's trying to... Oh, he did the thing. He manually detonated the banelings so the ghost would die because he didn't have detection over here yet. Ah, that's such a great play. How does he know these? How does he know this stuff? How? I don't understand. Oh, got the drone that was trying to expand down here. Did that Marine before he got killed. Small drop of just 4 Marines. Trying to do some stuff. Trying to get this Greater Spire possibly. I don't know. I don't actually know. SpeCial pushing out with a small group of +3 Marines. They hit hard. They are fairly hard to kill. I can't believe this base is coming up from SpeCial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base for SpeCial. Zergling's killing a missile turret up north. I think SpeCial is trying to get up there too. Ah, full medevac picked off by some Hydras. Sporting no attack upgrades, but +3 ground carapace. Viper at play here. You gotta use Vipers, man. At this level of StarCraft, round of 16, WCS playing against SpeCial, you need Vipers. You need casters. More than anything else. 2 more nukes on the way from SpeCial. I love what this guy is doing. It makes my heart happy. Cloaked Ghost hoofing it down this way. Look how fast he runs. Hoop, hop, hoop, hop, hoop, hop. I guess it's more of a power walk than anything else. What are you going to nuke, my friend? This base looks like a good one. Oh, it's already injured, too. That's real good. Liberator picked off at the 4th base up on the left-hand side. Oh. Reynor's not going to let us get a nuke, is he? Reynor, just give us 1. You can afford to lose a base, especially if it's already injured. Come on, man. Spore Crawler, Spine Crawler. Drones evacuated. This base is in a lot of trouble. Traditional killing of the base. Well done. Excellent job by SpeCial. That is going to be his 6th hatchery. He has straight up killed you guys. 6 of them in 18 minutes. Baneling's going to kill these Marines. Nah, they get picked up and retreated. No big deal. All right, you gotta kill this base. I don't know what the Broodlords are doing otherwise here. I guess, is that another drop attempt? Good golly, SpeCial's everywhere in this game. Yo, automatic unload there was bad because Zerglings were waiting for that. And they're fully upgraded lings. They have the adrenal glands upgrade. They do. How do they not? What? Where are you? Dude, get adrenal glands. You have 3 lings. It upgrades their attack speed by 40%. It's a really good upgrade. 40% upgrade speed for lings. Terrans shiver in fear when they hear that number. They do. I know a few of them. All right, here's the scan. Sees where the army is. And his army's fairly close and ready to approach this thing. So just Ling Hydra with Caustic Spray versus this Planetary Fortress, not going to be enough. As it turns out, steady targeting versus the Broodlords are going to be good. Viking's going to be real good here too. I can tell you that much. There's the steady targeting on the Broodlord. The Vikings trying to get some stuff too. The anti-armor missile comes up. Nicely done, taking down those ghosts with some Lings and Banelings. So tit for tat there. A couple Broodlords do get hit pretty hard. If any of them actually died, yeah, 2 of them have gone down thus far. Another attempt from SpeCial to make this drop stuff happen. Lings finishing off SpeCial's attempt at a base up north. Is he going to get it? Is he going to waste banelings on this thing? I don't think he's going to. I don't know if the Lings can get this. If they had adrenal glands, they'd get this. I promise you. This base left side has been replaced once before. It's going to have to get replaced again. The Zerglings still alive up here? Kind of, yeah. But that base is totally on fire. Nuke down south. This game is bananas. Medevac picked off by Spore Crawler. Nuke attempt aborted once again. Reynor's sixth fence coming into play here, recognizing exactly where these ghosts are and how to kill them. I guess the answer is generally overseers, but still, not as easy to do as you might expect. Another base from... Are we going to get every base on this map, you guys? There's one left. There's one left that has not been taken by someone. This is an epic game. This is epic ZVT right here. SpeCial and Reynor. Who could ask for anything more? Who could ask for anything more? That is from a musical. I can't remember what it is, though. My wife is a musical theater person. She has taught me much, but apparently not much of it is being retained. Vikings hitting a couple shots off. Free Overseer is still a free Overseer. Throwing up some static defense here. Base for Reynor in the bottom right-hand corner gets picked off by a bunch of Marines. And coming up to finish this planetary fortress are some Lings and some Banelings. And Hydra support. They're going to get it, and all these SCVs are going to die, too. That is not good for SpeCial. I mean, I think you can afford to absorb it right now. Seriously, man. Adrenal glands is a great, great upgrade. I'm going to send an email to Reynor. Dear Reynor, adrenal glands is great. Please get it. Love, Falcon Paladin. He'll be happy to hear from me, I think. All right, here's going to be our no man's land, right? We've got Liberators. We've got static defense for the Zerg player, too. Got some Vipers in there. Got Broodlords, Corruptors, Tanks, Vikings. I mean, this little tiny choke is going to be the site of a lot of death. Takes a tank down. Avoids a static, or avoids getting hit by the steady targeting there, too. Nuke at the front. Oh, that's going to be interesting to get. He sees it, as evidenced by the fact he's fully retreating from this location and pulling back to a safer spot. Is this actually out of range to avoid getting any damage? Yep. Look at that. Shockwave comes out, doesn't hurt anything. Except for some changelings, but they're fairly expendable. Is he gonna... He waits for SpeCial to replace this base, and then comes back with Ling Bang Hydra and says, what was that you were trying to do? Trying to expand up this way. Thank you very much. Another Liberator attack on the left side. Spore Crawler going to get rid of this thing, but, I mean, that is 7 kills? It's pretty good. Resources lost here. 29,000 for SpeCial and 30,000 for Reynor. This has been exceptionally even. Yeah, detection here for the Spores, also anti-air versus the Vikings. I'm liking it. I'm liking what we're seeing here from Reynor. He's just picking off tanks individually, trying to make good trades. This is one of those games I think that's going to turn into a good trade game. Ooh, steady targeting. Got a couple shots off. Did they get any kills is the question. I'm not entirely sure that they did. You're not going for this, are you? There are so many Liberators and so many tanks in that little choke. Don't go in there. Why is he even engaging here? Abducting Liberators. Okay. That'll work. And trying to kill the ghosts, or at least interrupt their steady targeting. Parasitic bomb on the Vikings. Going for it. Anti-armor missile on all of the Corruptors, though. Broodlords is pretty much unopposed right now. Banelings rolling through. Hydra's trying to pick off these Liberators. What a major, major push for Reynor right now. It gives him access to this base of SpeCials along the right side of the map. Corruptors trying to make sure this Liberator count stays low, but the anti-armor missile hurting them. They don't have any armor upgrades anyway, as it turns out. Fully upgraded Broodlings, man. Serious business. Trying to get rid of these Broodlords with a group of Marines, but there are enough Banelings remaining, enough Lings here, too. This base is still alive. Shouldn't be alive, but he's definitely still alive. Is that... There's something over that way. Spore Crawler killed. Looked like the Liberator, possibly. How many Liberators have died? 17? 400 Lings have already died in this game. 400. Here comes the steady targeting. Here comes the Broodlord attacks. A couple of them got off, though. It doesn't take that long to get steady targeting off, but it's still a channeled spell, which means you have to hold it for 1.5 seconds, 1.43 seconds, while not taking damage. And you might say, 1.5, that's not even 1.5 seconds, Falcon. What's your deal? Why is that such a big problem? It's because that's a long time in StarCraft, man. Time is measured differently in StarCraft land. Okay, bottom right base taken by Reynor. That is going to be his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th base. 8th base in the bottom right. SpeCial is working on his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's his 8th base too. Caustic spray time. You can't out repair that. If you try to repair it, you're just going to waste minerals, man. Look at this. Let's see. Are there enough SCVs here to do this? Nope. Remember what I said? You just lost resources. You can't do it. You can't save it against this many corruptors. It hurts. This is what it does. The patience on display here by Reynor is actually really impressive. You don't usually see new players to the game just be like, all right, I don't have to A-move here. I don't have to kill my opponent here. If it's not favorable, if the engagement doesn't look good, I'll just pull back. No big deal. Another hatch gonna die. How many is this? This is gonna be hatch number 8 by SpeCial. Oh, and some free drones. Hey, look at that. Look at the drones. Oh, gets the hatch anyway. SpeCial, you're such a pro, and puts himself in a position where he can kick a lot of Zerglings out with him before he all dies. That was great by him. Absolutely amazing. Hey, adrenal glands! Reynor figured it out. Reynor's like, hey, this is a good upgrade. Can't believe I forgot adrenal glands. These lings would be so much scarier if he had adrenal glands. Reynor does not want to stick around now that SpeCial sent up a big Zerg killing force to this base up north. His 7th base of his, 8th base by SpeCial. Pretty happy too. This base is alive for Reynor, the bottom right, this 8th base, but nothing's actually happening at it. More Liberator stuff. Sets up right in range of a Spore, though. Corruptors killing Vikings. How many Vikings remain? 1 and 1 Liberator. It is not looking good for SpeCial. He's trying to make these things, but it's just not going that well for him. He's lost many, many, many Vikings killed. A lot here. Where the heck is my number? 22. 18 Liberators down, too. Maxed out for Reynor, 150 for SpeCial. Marines, Marauders, Medivacs coming up to defend this new base. It is a planetary fortress, but you got to worry about those corruptors, man. Adrenal Glands is not done. And I feel like Reynor could probably win this engagement with Lingbane Hydra if he had Adrenal Glands, but he doesn't. It's only about 8 seconds away. Another attempted nuke. I don't know. Oh, hang on. He took care of it. Reynor, you're so good. Lings attacking. Adrenal Glands is done. There we go. That's exactly what you wanted to see here. Is Adrenal Glands doing its thing. Making those Lings little DPS dealing machines. All right, Adrenal Glands, get them. Get them. They're low on HP. You can finish these guys off. Absolutely, especially with the Corruptors flying in against those Medivacs. Sorry, guys, you're not getting picked up. There's Corruptors overhead. Baneling's getting some decent hits here. Look at how overstimmed these guys are. A lot of yellow, a lot of orange on these dudes. You're going to abduct the Medivacs, maybe? I'm not sure what the Vipers are going to do. Blinding Cloud's not that great against Marines because they're so fast they can just dodge out of it. Oop, steady targeting. Oop. And here's our engagement again. Once again, Reynor doesn't want to fully engage with the stuff he has to pay for. Broodlings are fine. What the heck is this? Another Liberator. All right, well, we'll just assume that gets cleaned up, I guess. And that's it. That's your good game. SpeCial taps out. All right, hold on. We got to look at the state of the game on the tap out here. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Hard to tell where it is. All right, that's it. That's it right there. 161 to 104 supply. This base in the bottom right has been killed. This base just cannot get established. And yeah, it's just these Broodlords, man. Just these Broodlords making stuff happen. 3 kills, 2 kills, 6 kills. Didn't actually do a whole lot as far as Broodlords are generally concerned. Corruptors here too, not doing a whole lot either. But yeah, end of the game. I mean, it was army value of 2,300 for SpeCial compared to 13,000. Yeah, 12,500 for Reynor. So, okay, he was way outgunned. He understood that. His income was not that great. He's mined out in most of the places he was mining from or just not doing any mining at all. And decided it was time to go. What a great game. What a great all over the place, back and forth, knockdown, drag 'em out game. I'm not sure if this deserves an epic tag. But you watching this, you're one of the first people to watch this. You let me know. You let me know if this is something that you're interested in. Being labeled as an epic tag. How about that? How about you do that? All right, good. Okay, so that is going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.